Nepal, a small country nestled in the lap of the Himalayas, is known for its rich cultural heritage, natural beauty, and complex historical journey. From ancient times to the present, Nepal has witnessed the rise and fall of rulers, cultural revolutions, and political upheavals. This article closely examines the depth of Nepal's history and its current situation. Ancient times, the beginning of civilization. Nepal's history dates back nearly 11,000 years. The Neolithic tools found in the Kathmandu Valley are the earliest evidence of human settlement in the region. The early rulers were pastoral dynasties like the Gopal and Mahishpal, who relied on animal husbandry. However, the first historically significant rule was that of the Kirat dynasty, which began in the 7th century BCE. The name of Kirat king Yalambar is also mentioned in the Mahabharata, reflecting Nepal's ancient significance. In the 4th century BCE, the Licchavi dynasty rose to prominence. These rulers, who came from India, became patrons of art, trade, and religion. The Licchavi period is considered Nepal's golden age, when Buddhist and Hindu cultures converged. Their rule lasted until the 8th century, after which the Thakuri dynasty took over. Medieval period, the Malla dynasty, and fragmentation. In the 12th century, the Malla dynasty gave Nepal a new direction. By dividing the Kathmandu Valley into smaller states like Kathmandu, Bhaktapur, and Lalitpur, the Malla kings ruled. This era saw unprecedented development in art and architecture. Sites like the Pashupatinath Temple, Changunarayan, and Darbar Square are legacies of the Malla period. However, by the 15th century, internal strife weakened Malla rule, and Nepal fragmented into small states. The era of unification, the Shah dynasty. In the 18th century, King Prithvi Narayan Shah of Gorkha laid the foundation for the unification of Nepal. With the conquest of Kathmandu in 1769, he established modern Nepal. The Shah dynasty strengthened the country militarily and administratively. However, the wars with the East India Company from 1814 to 1816 dealt a blow to Nepal. Under the Sugauli Treaty, 1816, Nepal had to cede territories like Sikkim, Darjeeling, and Kumaon to British India. Nevertheless, Nepal escaped British colonialism and maintained its independence. The Rana rule, modernization and repression. In 1846, Jung Bahadur Rana seized power and ruled for 104 years, rendering the Shah kings nominal. During the Rana rule, roads, schools, and laws were established, but there was also harsh control over the populace and an increase in poverty. After a popular movement in 1951, the Rana rule ended and King Tribhuvan took power. This was the first step towards democracy in Nepal, democracy and the panchayat system. In 1959, Nepal held its first general election, but in 1960, King Mahendra staged a coup and implemented the panchayat system. In this one-party rule, political parties were banned and the king held dominance. This system lasted until 1990 when another popular movement overthrew it, restoring constitutional monarchy, Maoist insurgency and the establishment of the republic. In 1996, Maoists launched an armed insurgency against the government, which lasted for 10 years. During this period, over 16,000 people were killed. A tragic event in 2001 shook the nation. Crown Prince Dipendra killed his father, King Birendra, and family before taking his own life. The reign of the new king, Gyanendra, was unpopular. In 2006, under pressure from the Maoists and the popular movement, the monarchy weakened, and on May 28, 2008, Nepal was declared a republic. The present era. Constitution and challenges. On September 20, 2015, a new constitution made Nepal a federal, secular republic. This country, which was previously a Hindu nation, now grants equal rights to all religions. However, challenges remain. The Madhesi and Tharu communities are dissatisfied with the constitution, and recovery from the devastation caused by the 2015 earthquake is still ongoing. Relations with India and China-Nepal shares historical, cultural, and economic ties with India. An open border facilitates trade between the two. However, the blockade in 2015 and the map dispute in 2020 have increased tensions. On the other hand, China is increasing its influence by investing in infrastructure. Nepal is trying to maintain a balance between these two powers. Current situation, March 2025. As of March 2025, Nepal is grappling with political instability. Governments are changing frequently, and some groups are demanding the return of a Hindu nation or monarchy. The economy is weak, unemployment is rising, and the exploitation of natural resources remains a challenge. Nevertheless, Nepal continues to assert its identity in the world with its cultural heritage and the grandeur of Mount Everest. Conclusion: Nepal's history is a tale of pride and struggle. From the ancient Kirats to the Mallas, Shahs, Ranas, and the Republic, this country has kept its spirit alive through every era. Today, it seeks its place in a changing world where challenges and opportunities coexist. Nepal's journey teaches us that history and the present complement each other, and the future is shaped by both.